Put up that Battlefield video because now I'm just like saying fuck it, I'm not gonna cut videos anymore.
Yeah,
people want long form stuff. They said so.
People want long form. Cutting it up, just I don't know. Especially for something like that, I don't really see too much of a reasoning. I noticed we went live and we're talking about this stuff, but I don't care.
That's fine. People want to know the secret, the guts,
the deep secrets of Stream Friends and our involvement with Kojima.
That's right.
And Battlefront. They will hear everything. They'll hear it all.
They'll hear everything. All right, I'm Dylan. That's Mog.
Yo.
This is Big Boss. He's got some band-aids on his arm for some fucking reason.
Yeah, I mean, I never noticed that. I mean, it might be because I was so angry with the game that I never noticed that, but I never noticed that.
Yeah. So I'm going to start out this by saying...
Boss,
well,
about that AI pod you retrieved.
Spoilers already!
Yeah.
Guess what we found inside?
There's like a spoiler right
immediately!
Here.
So there's gonna be...
About the thing.
So there's gonna be infinity spoilers. That's why I put Chapter 2 in the description. So that people know. But yeah, this is all the spoilers.
This is kind of hitting the point of the game where it's just like...
She's getting sad.
Everything is just kind of snowballing right here.
Yeah. So I actually already listened to this tape, but I didn't. I guess I haven't saved since I listened to it.
Right.
But
oh, is it the tape with
Emmerich?
Emmerich. Okay. But is it the tape that actually reveals who was inside?
It is that tape.
Oh.
The
hella depressing one?
Yeah, it's like 4 minutes long, so I don't feel like listening to it again.
Yeah, that is a whole thing.
But Huey Emmerich's a bad guy, guys.
Yeah.
That's the spoiler.
Huey Emmerich is a pretty bad person.
I thought he was a cool dude when you first got him. I'm like, man, he's just on the wrong side. He's like...
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. If you were like me and you played Peace Walker, you'd think, Huey. Huey's a pretty cool guy.
Huey's a cutie.
Yeah, Huey's a cutie. Even though I somehow combined Huey and cool, and that's how we got Huey.
It's okay.
But it's all good. But yeah,
he's not a
he
good
was
guy.
pretty cool, and then he wasn't as cool, and then he was like not cool, period.
Pretty much. Whoa, another cutscene. Oh, we get this cutscene again, or is this a different one?
Is this?
Is this the necklace one, or is this something else?
I don't even know.
Oh, I think it's the rain cutscene.
Oh god.
Oh, I haven't gotten this yet.
Oh jeez.
It's raining.
I kind of want to skip this.
I mean, there's
But
no
we
benefit
should...
to watching this.
I mean, it does show off how
Kojima's fuck this game is.
Yeah. I'm turning it down a little bit.
I mean, it has nice rain effects.
Yeah.
That's all I can really say. That's any remotely positive anything.
Yep.
Happy Columbus Day.
Happy Columbus Day. I guess I got today off, which is why I'm streaming. So, really, this is all Columbus's fault.
Yeah.
If you want to blame someone.
Columbus for all of that.
Yeah, we're just gonna... Alright.
That Bloodshot tops Emmys 2, or Mass Effect 2. Listen.
Yeah. Alright, I'm done with that. I get a cutscene every time I come back to Mother Base now, though, I noticed.
Yeah.
Like,
have you done any, like, the past stuff?
Yes, I have been doing that. So yeah, we'll get to that whole other... So I guess, do I not need to take a shower now? That was the whole reason I came back to Mother Base.
I mean, it's raining, but I don't know.
Which platform am I even on? Where the fuck
you
am I?
are...
Oh no, I'm on the command platform. Okay. I got super confused for a second. I'm taking a shower anyway.
Yeah, just do it. Maybe I'll remove the band-aids, I don't know.
Did it? It did!
It did, yeah. Wait,
also,
did it? Oh yeah, it did. Okay.
Also, I have the gold arm, because I'm a cool guy. Cool guys get the gold arm.
I mean, can you rocket punch?
I researched it, but I don't have it equipped right now, because I'm a cheapo when it comes to, like, taking stuff out. Like, I'll upgrade my guns, but I won't upgrade anything else, pretty much.
You should get a what's that one thing where like you shoot stuff out of your arm and you like yell out something in Japanese or something.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
the blast arm?
I think it was the blast arm. Yeah, it was like a reference to Zone the Enders. If I recall correctly.
Oh, is it the arm of Jehudi?
Yeah, the armored Jehudi or
Okay.
something.
You have to complete a certain side op before that unlocks, and I haven't gotten there yet.
Gotcha.
There's side ops that you get in Chapter 2 that are like capture legendary animals.
Oh,
And then when you capture them, it unlocks the arm of Jehudi. It unlocks the wormhole Fulton. I think there's a couple other things. So I'm just gonna. Oh snap! Bandana.
You got the bandana.
36 minutes. Oh my god! All right.
Sorry, does this give you infinite ammo or no?
That's the infinite bandana. You get that after you. Well, I guess we're just going all spoilers here, right?
Yeah, we might as well.
You get it
'cause this
after
is the
Quiet
second
leaves,
chapter.
because you can get the infinite bandana, I think.
Oh.
But as you'll see, my emblem doesn't let that happen yet. So
Right.
because I found out you can go back on that. Once you change it back, you just redo a mission, and then it'll be like, hey, the new stuff unlocked.
Okay, so pretty much you're safe for now.
Yeah. So
Okay. That's good. At least they don't like block you from like that from happening. But I guess there is a situation where you can get like pigeonholed into not getting the true ending.
Oh really?
Because you know how like you have a choice in the beginning of the game too. Well, near the beginning. When
Oh,
you fight
yeah.
Quiet. Yeah,
Okay, that makes sense.
that's a thing that can happen. I
Alright,
think.
So I'm gonna go do a mission.
Right. So pretty much the entire chapter 2 is literally just a bunch of main ops that are repeats of chapter 1 stuff, just with different circumstances. And then you
That's
gotta-
part of it. Yeah. There's like a lot of story missions. Like there's these story missions, and then there's story side ops. But I found out you can skip the redos if you just do side ops.
So you don't have to do everything.
No, no.
to get
If
the
you
final ending.
if you do like 2 or 3 side ops, the next story mission will just unlock.
Okay. I guess that's pretty good, because I mean, there are some people, like I was just kind of thinking about it. I assume there would be some people that just wouldn't, you know, jive with the idea of having to redo missions under like, you know, harder kind of difficulty requirements.
Yeah. And
But so they're not barred away from the ending at all, so.
anyone in the chat that's watching, let me know how this sounds, because to me the game sounds like intensely loud.
I can't hear anything because I can't hear anything.
Yeah, I guess I could have set up the
You
audio
could
thing
have,
to go
but
to you.
I
but-
mean, I'll be perfectly honest. The way that voice meter works and stuff with Skype is so not so great.
and like I have my own thing set up for when I do console games that I have to do a whole route around and voice meter doesn't work with. So I always just
Right.
forget to set it up when I'm doing stuff on PC.
That's kind of the same problem I faced too, because I was like, all right, well, I can do this if I play games on PC, but if I play games on like console, it's like, how would this work?
This game,
But it sounds fine.
this mission redo was awesome though. I got an S rank on this. Cause so what I did was I just like
Mission accepted.
I just dropped in at the post and just got on
Right.
my Gatling gun and took out all the things. And then like you take out all the communications equipment, and then Kaz is like, "Oh, looks like you took it out. Let's go." And you just like go, and then you just leave the mission area.
Pick up. All right,
Mission
you're done.
not
That's pretty
accepted.
great.
Good job.
Okay, so let's see. Got to get cargo containers with Code Talker's research material.
Boss, research materials have been stolen from Code Talker's mansion.
Oh no.
The materials were packed into 2 containers and hidden in the jungle southwest of the mansion.
Oh shit.
You have to recover those containers.
You gotta get some
The pickup
boxes.
crew coming for those documents is not
I'm gonna
Get
take
some
off with the
evidence.
last box. I love that you can
Yeah.
do that.
They're still active. even after
I
Skullface's
was never
death.
able to do that
Now that he's
successfully
no
without
longer in
falling off
charge,
and falling
the
to my
original
death.
chain of command has been restored.
Is there like a way? Like you have to like
There's a
balance
button.
yourself?
You have to hold Y after you start the Fulton. There'll be another prompt where you just hold Y, and then if you hold Y,
you
he'll
just
just
grip
grab
onto
on.
the thing?
Stored in
Yeah.
that mansion
Okay.
account for over 50 years
See
of
that I
study.
didn't know.
The problem
Yeah, it
is
took me a
the
little bit to
local
figure that out.
parasites.
Whatever.
If
I'll
the
just drop in
papers
the default
documenting that
one.
research fall into cycle-
See, Zombie Mono says, I just finished this game last week, still kind of reeling.
Yeah, I've heard the ending is something else.
It is definitely something else.
So as you see, I don't really go out with much. I upgraded my assault rifle, I upgraded my sniper, and I still use the level 2 pistol. Because I'm cheap, and like, so it doesn't have a better silencer, so I'd still...
The more that you bring into your missions, the more GMP you use up, so...
And even just upgrading like a couple of things, I'm still at like 24k, it's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I was, for a while, taking gold quiet, but
right.
that's an extra 4,700 every time.
Right.
And it's pretty cool, but it's not that cool.
Yeah, like she looks like Doral from like Virtua Fighter and stuff.
Yeah, there's a silver one too.
Every time I say that, people are like, "Who the fuck is Doral?" I'm like, right, because Virtua Fighter doesn't exist outside of my world.
Doral is a character that exists just to show off how awesome the Sega Model 2 graphics are.
It's like, holy hell! I remember seeing Doral in like Virtua Fighter 4 on the PS2, and I was like, man, shiny as fuck.
Gorgeous. You're like, these graphics.
These graphics.
Such a lust for graphics.
Such a lust for graphics.
Woo! That's like, it's so played out now. But I got to it late, so whatever.
Yeah, it's alright. It's okay to just abuse the living hell out of these memes for like another month.
Yeah. I really like these intros. I notice a lot of people don't like these, but I think they're fantastic.
The whole like
the like TV intros.
Yeah, the TV intro stuff. I think it kind of like it's neat, but I think it kind of like when it happens all the same time.
You like
it starts to kind of drain on you. I feel
it just like proves that like instead of being inspired by movies this time, like Kojima was inspired by 24.
Yeah. All straight up like TV episodic stuff, and I guess there's kind of a contrast to that. I guess someone could definitely like analyze how the old Metal Gear games and how this Metal Gear game does as far as presentation goes, but I guess there's kind of like disjointedness with each episode. Like I don't really watch primetime TV all that much. I don't really watch 24. You know, I assume 24 is more heavily linked per episode.
Yeah.
But like I don't watch The Walking Dead. I don't watch Game of Thrones. I don't know how reliant it is to watch a previous episode to understand the next episode type of thing.
Well, 24 definitely is like, well, because each episode is 1 hour in a day.
Right.
So it's like exclusively
like
in a season.
24 episodes in a season, yeah, so I can understand that. But like, does everything have to happen? Like, is everything in the 24-hour period like super mega important?
In 24 it is.
Every single hour. Every single minute.
It doesn't start at like midnight though. It'll start at like 4 a.m. like some shit went down. Call Jack Bauer, and then it goes to like the next 4 a.m. when he's like, everything was saved. Good job. You know what I mean?
Right.
Chase Neckbeard asks why is Bikini Chaps Girl on the helicopter. She's my partner. We're partners.
Yeah. She's your buddy. She follows you around. She makes the game pretty easy.
Like super broken. Oh wait, I totally went the wrong way. Anyway, where am I going?
Don't know. That way.
Yeah, how am I gonna...
69 meters that way.
Yeah, I guess I gotta go around?
Right, so yeah, I'm not really too sure, like, you see everything else. Like, outside of 24, I don't know, like, how much of it is, like, filler content, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's kind of the thing. I was talking about this, about, like, anime, and why I kind of don't really watch anime is that I find the filler stuff to be really annoying, you know?
Yeah.
And this goes for, like, a lot of big name animes. It's just, like, I don't really care. I just want like to go straight to the point, and that's was kind of my bigger
oh shit.
Oh
god damn it.
That was kind of my you alright there? You okay?
Oh! Every time I go to aim,
Getting-
it like they
you
just
are-
jump on me.
You are losing some fame because you speaking dogs or something, or like jumping on you.
It's cool. I got him. We got this. Everything's good.
So there's Battleware style romance options? No.
No, no romance options.
No romance. His neckbeard says, Mognail's like 50% of my problem with animes. Nothing fucking happens. And you know what? That is my big problem with Metal Gear Solid 5. Nothing really happens.
Oh god, my controller just started vibrating.
And when it does, I mean, that'd be great. Like, I mean, when not that'd be great, but it's great when stuff happens in Metal Gear Solid 5, definitely. But I feel like they're just so far and few in between that I don't really care enough to go through the next chapter, you know?
Yeah. Metal... In Western TV shows, stuff happens more every episode, but they left that out of Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah.
They left that part out.
This is more like, oh, like, I want you to go eliminate these 2 targets that have no real bearing as to the overall plot or anything. But it's just, you gotta get rid of these 2 targets.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, that's the last time you'll, like, see of, or even heard of, like, anything that would be about those 2 targets.
Chapter 2 is a lot better about everything leading to something.
Right.
Even if it's just a tape. God damn it, why? Am I just, like... completely dumb? I cannot find a way to, like... There's just, like, huge mountain everywhere.
Yeah.
I just want to climb on things.
Enemy presence detected.
See, season 2, or maybe season 1 of 24 has a subplot where Jack Bauer's wife gets attacked by a cougar and get amnesia.
I'm pretty sure it's season 2.
What?
Yeah.
That's a
whatever.
thing? Okay. Well, I mean, I guess kind of the question is, like, is that, like, filler? Like, is that, like,
That's
important
true.
to, like, anything,
That's
like, as
filler.
far as...
It's filler.
Okay. Filler. Alright.
Oh!
guess-
I almost glitched onto the... Yeah, it was
I
trying-
think, like, when it's, like, kind of relatively minor to like, for that, I think it's fine, you know? But I think with Metal Gear Solid 5, like, you can condense the entire story, like, down pretty much into, like, a very, small subset of, like, chapters, or not chapters, missions, and then that's it.
I mean, if
you
you've
know?
watched the trailers for Metal Gear Solid 5, you've seen everything I've seen so far having played the game.
Right.
Like,
And then,
everything, pretty much.
Yeah, and then, like, I mean, I've definitely have read up on, like, what happens, like, during chapter 2 and all that stuff. And it's all good and great, honestly. Like, I love the idea of just, like, everything that kind of culminates into what happens at the end, even though I do have some problems with it.
Yeah.
But it's like, it feels like everything could just be condensed down.
Yeah,
And just
probably.
Just leave everything out as, like, post-game stuff, and I will be fine with that. You know?
Yeah. It's definitely, I think, made to make you... I guess I was supposed to go this way the whole time. I was trying to be stealthy and find a way around it, but... No? I don't...
No. Uh-oh.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
No?
No.
No.
I remember getting stuck here before, and no.
Oh,
No way you can magically jump over.
okay.
And then, I guess kind of like interesting characters were kind of lacking quite a bit, I
Yeah.
feel.
I was supposed to go this way the whole time. Damn it.
There's a checkpoint. By the way,
I wanna
let me
restart.
talk about the fucking checkpoint system in this game, alright?
Yeah.
I'm like doing like a mission that takes me like an hour to get to where I need to go, right?
Yeah.
Checkpoint doesn't trigger at any point.
Yeah, that
I
sucks.
accidentally die, and I lose like an hour of progress.
They must know where the containers are.
I don't know why that only happens to me. Doesn't happen to anyone else, oddly enough. Like, I watched several streamers play this game,
Mm-hmm.
right? And, I've also talked to other people who played Metal Gear Solid 5, JFab, frequent, stream friends, watcher, viewer, and also a mod in both of this channel and my channel. And, we go back and forth quite a bit, as, about Metal Gear Solid 5. And the things that happen to me does not happen to him. Now, yeah, I think that's totally a thing for two people to have two separate experiences, especially in an open world game.
Mhm.
But it seems like everything that was like a huge problem for me just kept on being a huge problem for me. It's so weird.
What the hell just exploded? Oops.
Zombie Manos. I'll agree with the checkpoints. Okay, so someone else actually had like the same problem I've had. Like I remember I was doing, what's that one mission? The one where you actually have to go like get Huey, right?
Oh yeah, that one was crazy.
Yeah, and that was a long mission,
Yes.
right? Because you got to go through all these checkpoints and everything. And I made it all the way up to Huey, or about to go into Huey's building, and I died because I was just not thinking right, and it was kind of like general fatigue.
Oops.
And
Oh no!
yeah, is that what the
Oh god. Alright, let's
Uh-oh.
just... This is why I didn't want to play on stream. Because I'm just going to do this. We're just going to start this over again. I wasn't going to get an S ranking anyway because that took too long, so...
Yeah, so literally what happened, I would make it to the building right next to Huey, and I would mess up somehow, and I had to do that whole hour segment all over again.
That sucks.
And it was not something that just is exclusive to that mission. It has happened to me in other missions too, and I was just like, you just don't want to deal with something like that. You know,
Yeah.
after like an hour sitting down and there was like no proper checkpoints, you're just like,
God damn it.
fuck this.
Yeah.
You know? And I don't know if it's just because, like, I'm not really too sure what do you need to do to trigger these checkpoints. It's never really clear as to what a checkpoint, you know, would trigger or not. I mean, it's supposedly it's supposed to automatically happen. You know, like,
Yeah.
when it comes to like the player experiences, yeah, you want something like that to just automatically happen, not even be a thing you have to worry about. But here we are, you know.
Yeah.
I do remember like playing a lot of Halo back in the day, and checkpoints were sometimes an issue, kinda, but you know that seems to rarely happen. You know.
Yeah, anymore, but...
Yeah, like if you like let's say you did legendary Halo, right? And one thing that was just like you're always kind of just hoping you're going to, you know, show up to the next checkpoint because everything is really hard on legendaries, right?
Yeah.
You're just hoping, okay, I just want to complete this section, and I just want the next checkpoint and trigger that out and just get some breathing room going. That doesn't happen with Metal Gear Solid 5.
Not
You know,
really.
it's like this. You're doing all this, and it's like I cleared this whole outpost. There's no checkpoint. I know if I die right here, I get to do that whole part all over again.
Yeah.
It's not.
So. Checkpoint.
See, where are all these checkpoints coming from?
Checkpoint. I know when you get some
Check-
intel, that's a checkpoint automatically.
I think the checkpoints are
Please
boundaries on the
select
map
a
near
deployment
outposts. Yeah, and it should like it should be like when you go from like one outpost to another, you should naturally hit a checkpoint like on the way, right?
You'd think.
Speaking of JFab, JFab's in the chat right now. Mom's copy is haunted. Don't trust his lies.
These
I'm not.
guys...
Hey, if my copy is haunted, which I do believe it is, it's not lies when I account, you know, everything as fact on my end. Alright? Here's the thing. Let me tell you folks this, alright?
Sure.
So I bought Metal Gear Solid 5 off the Amazon. You know, I pre-ordered it. Free release day shipping because Amazon Prime, right?
Uh-huh.
Didn't show up on release day.
That's a bummer.
It was like a day late. And when I opened the package, the case was cracked.
Jeez.
Like the whole bottom part was just all like crumbled.
Maybe your copy is haunted.
My copy is probably haunted. That's probably what happened, you know?
Oh, quiet
What I
looking some
should
stuff.
done, what I probably should have done, because I don't know what, like, something just drove me to just go to their customer service and be like, hey, I don't want to return this, but this is not acceptable,
Yeah.
you know? I just left them a notice, knowing that's not gonna do anything. But I'm saying anyways because I was pretty upset. But you know what I should have done? I probably should have returned that copy because maybe it was indeed haunted. Maybe it's possessed by some like former Konami ghost person who's not actually really dead, and they took possession of it because they're so angry about what Konami has become.
Oops.
That's probably what happened. That would have made like a really nice Halloween tale right there. Maybe, I don't know.
This is not going well for me.
Did he? I mean, they know you're there. They don't see you though, right?
Right. They don't know I'm there. They
don't know you're
there. I was hoping I could just get quiet to like keep this guy out.
Is she covering you?
Fire!
She's just doing single shots right now. There we go. And then this.
Just speak out loud. Get to him. Are on the ground. The other guy right there won't notice.
And then folding him. Yeah.
Fold him.
Oh, that's a decoy. It's not another guy.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that.
Subject on board.
I love the decoys. Look at that. That's great.
Oh, it's like
And you get 5 heroism. Whoops. Whoop. Alright, quiet. Let's go.
Zombie Mom says it always makes me think of that weird Kiefer Sutherland reality show on VH1 where he's always drunk or something. There's a Kiefer Sutherland
I did not know that.
reality show?
That I didn't know. Whoops.
I'm gonna look that up right now.
Yes, please do.
I think he was trying to find a new band.
Great.
Bangkok?
Body was infiltrated by the network has been updated.
Oh no. I didn't know he was on the Teen Choice Awards. It's only supposed to be like mature audiences only.
Yeah, it is.
Jeez.
Oh, these guys are all shook up right now.
Huh. He did voice work for Call of Duty World at War.
Also for mature audiences.
Also for mature audiences. Were you ever a Call of Duty person, Dylan?
I like Call of Duty 4.
Yeah, that was a good game. That was really fun. Back when it was fresh.
Yeah, I only like my Call of Duty as fresh as possible.
Yeah.
If Will Smith could be a star of it, then I'd be all in.
I was actually thinking about getting Black Ops 3, just because I've been out of the loop for so long, and I played a little bit of the beta, and I actually kind of dig it.
See, I found the opposite. I was like, oh, it's just like
It's just the same thing.
yeah. That feels the same as Advanced Warfare. So maybe I just played the wrong one.
Yeah, like I've never played Advanced Warfare. The last thing that I probably, what was the last one I played? Modern Warfare 3. I didn't play for that long. And then before that I played Modern Warfare 1. It was funny because when I picked up my copy of Modern Warfare 3, right? I was at the Microsoft store in LA. And oddly enough, Alex Bay was there.
Nice.
I don't know why, but he was there. And then like I was just kind of chilling around, and you know they were doing autographs. Like some of the devs were there or something. I guess yeah, some of the Infinity Ward devs were there. That or Sledgehammer, one of the two. That was during the weird time where like I guess what's his name? That guy that used to work in Infinity Ward, now he has his own company. Was like oust.
402.
Like yeah, 402, right?
Yeah.
And you know I was there and. They legitimately asked me this question. I was like, "Oh, are you playing this for the single player or the multiplayer?" And I'm like, I don't know like why like that question just sounded so weird to me, but I did kind of have like a moment right there thinking, you know, there are actual people who do play Modern Warfare or the Call of Duty games single player. You know, like it sounds like it's a minority thing. It probably is. That's just something, you know, that just kind of legitimately blew my mind. Like, people actually buy Call of Duty games for single player.
am honestly surprised if
Yeah.
that's the case. I don't think that's a... No matter what anyone says, I don't think that's a real thing.
Yeah, it might not even be a
I
real
don't
thing,
believe in it.
but yeah, like, it might not be a real thing, but like, you know, if it was like strictly a single, like a multiplayer experience, like, I mean, there has to be some people out there that do play these games for the single player stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Otherwise, they would never develop that stuff, you know?
Yeah. But now with them
huge
putting
fan
co-op in like Call of Duty single player, maybe that'll help, you know?
Yeah, like, I mean, did anyone have like single? No, it was Modern Warfare. I think Ghost or Black Ops that finally put like multiplayer, like co-op.
I thought it's just this first one. This Black Ops 3 is the first one to do it, I thought. Maybe I'm wrong.
Let's see. I played the single player when I used to play Call of Duty, says JFab, and then immediately forget it for the multiplayer. There we go. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I did actually enjoy the single player for Modern Warfare 1.
What if I shoot this guy in the butt?
Detected.
Oh god.
Has been updated.
Did that work out?
Not too well. Face. Oh, he's got the dumb face guard on! Alright, well, it's on.
There you go. Punch him rapidly, and then dishonor him. There's a lot of like CQ stuff. I never realized that was a thing until like a bit later, you know?
How is he CQCing me? I'm the CQC.
You are the CQC. You're everything that represents CQC.
Yeah.
Let's see, Zombie Mano's currently wrong about the reality show thing. I have no idea where I saw a drunk Keith and falling
Oh no! That
around
was
the
almost
reality
bad.
show.
Well, shit.
But you
I
know
should-
what? If it's a thing that actually happened, then it doesn't matter what fucking show he's on. If that's a thing that actually happened, then
Yeah.
you know, good on you for telling us about that. Cause holy crap,
Uh-oh, I don't want to do that.
you don't want to fall.
I should have just gone up with the dumb thing. You know what I mean?
Should have. Yeah,
I didn't think about it. I said I was going to do it and then I forgot to.
had your opportunity.
I know. Well, no S ranking today.
I like how you're just running with your health though.
Yeah.
I'm
What?
judging you on that. What the hell?
What's wrong
I
with
don't
that?
even like this game.
I'm safe. I'm safe enough.
You're safe. So I started doing a playthrough of Metal Gear Acid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's that?
I'm actually really surprised, like, how much I remember of the game and how much I had, like, loved it. Even though that game is really not, like,
Please support
it
helicopter
doesn't,
requested.
like, I mean, no one ever says, oh, Acid is, like, a great Metal Gear game.
Oops.
Like, ever.
Notice the targets are
You know?
Yeah.
They'll be looking
I don't know of anyone that would say, oh, like, Metal Gear Acid is, like, one of my favorite, like, top 3 Metal Gear games or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But, man, Acid's a lot of
Acid's
fun.
pretty fun, I think.
It's pretty fun. I never played the second one, and I, you know, want to dive into that one pretty soon after I beat the first one. Again.
Yeah. Horses down. Alright, I'm gonna exfiltrate the hot zone, but first, I gotta get these donkeys.
Yeah. You gotta... Is there something, like... Do you get anything for having, like, a 4-on-2?
A what?
Like, you know how, like, you have, like, a animal preservation, like, plant offshore or something?
Mm-hmm.
Do you get anything for, like, getting everything?
I don't know.
Because, I mean, it's a neat collecting aspect. Like, I'm cool with that. I just want to know if there's, like, a thing you get for it.
I don't think so. But I've not been great about finding different, like, because you have to put out the traps a lot to get everything.
Right.
It's kind of luck-based with
And
those.
sometimes you gotta find birds.
Arrived at Mother
They're
Base.
just flying all over the place.
Wild ass. Extracted that wild ass.
Great work.
Great work! B!
You gotta be.
I love how excited Kaz gets when you get an S rank.
Yeah.
They'll be
That's
telling
why you
stories about this one for years to come. That's why you're the best!
That's why you're the best.
That is why I'm the best.
And then the music that plays during the S rank is the music of respect. Yeah. That's what I used to call my S rank when back in Peace Walker, because it does the same thing. It plays like a different music track whenever you get an S rank. Kaz doesn't say anything, because I mean it makes sense considering PSP's small file size or disk size and stuff. But I mean, when you get that S rank song, that's when you like drop the freaking PSP. Well, don't drop the PSP on the hardcore, but that's when you drop it onto a soft pillow and just go, "I'm the best." I do miss doing S rank runs on Peace Walker. I have a lot more fun with Peace Walker than I did with 5.
Code Talker examined everyone here.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame.
Is infected.
Oh no.
It's quiet. It was our cutting-edge MRI that finally revealed it.
Oh shit.
But we don't know what language strain it is. Get back to base. Time for her to talk.
Oh yeah, might want to put up a content warning for this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what happens. You know what happens, so I don't actually know.
There's a torture scene.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. I figured that might be it, but I don't want to say that and be wrong. So yeah, there's some torture going on momentarily.
Yes. We will... By momentarily, I mean like right fucking now.
Yeah. But see, I mean, there's more story in Chapter 2.
There's more story, but I feel like it's more story about the character you remotely care about more compared to Chapter 1, I feel. I think.
Maybe Quiet's not talking on purpose so she doesn't infect everyone. Is that not like the most obvious conclusion that you would reach right away?
I mean, I knew about that for a while, considering the, you know, the theme of everything.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
So. Also, have you been listening to those tapes about the hamburgers?
I listened to the first one. I just got the second one. So yeah, my plan was actually to listen to that until we got this cutscene.
Yeah, well, there you go. Alright, folks.
We'll get to hamburgers after this.
We'll get to hamburgers after this.
Ocelot just loves torturing people. It's like his favorite thing, it seems.
Who, Ocelot?
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
way into it. If you look at all the history of Metal Gears.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I don't think it was really a thing until this game, right? Because Metal Gear Solid 3, he didn't really... Like, he did some, like... He did some stuff that was kind of resembling torture, but it's not, like, zapping you...
Well,
and trying to
he was
interrogate
just
you.
learning to love it.
He's just learning to love it, yeah.
Wants a name. That won't trigger anything. Tell me.
Zombie Mando says the last tape is gold. I assume he means the last hamburgers.
Yeah, so that's hamburgers.
Your lungs have been barbecued. There's traces of rubbing alcohol in your alveoli.
What does that mean?
Well, I
She
mean, her
drink-
lungs are
This was
barbecued.
Is she injecting?
lungs, intact. A pedal. White star. of
Why would
path.
alcohol be there? I don't understand.
The hospital. Skullface sent you to Cyprus.
Metal Gear
to
Solid,
kill
there's a
Snake.
whole button.
It's true.
Barbecued lungs.
Burned inside and out. That should have been the end of it. But, all things considered, you look pretty damn healthy to me. We have Skullface to thank for
I don't
that,
know about
right?
pretty damn healthy, considering that she needs to breathe through her skin.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
He stole them from me.
Well, that's what Code Talker does too.
Oh yeah.
Here.
So what? That's 3
Skullface
people
sent
in
you?
the Metal Gear universe that can breathe through their
Or did
skins.
you have your own score to settle with
Well, they
the
make
boss?
Or not breathe through their skins, but use photosynthesize or photosynthesis to live.
They make it sound like the N could do that too in one of the tapes that Code Talker
Oh, I mean, the
has.
end definitely can. That was a thing they talked about in the history.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Like he photosynthesizes, and that's why he's like able to kind of rest for like long periods of time.
Okay. And then they basically, like, in this, there's a tape that Code Doctor has that basically tells you that.
Right.
Oh, alcohol from when Ishmael threw it at her. Oh, okay, that makes a lot
Right,
more.
yeah.
So she's that lady from the beginning?
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Dylan.
What?
It was obvious.
Oh. Well, they just revealed it now, so I feel like I'm finding it out at the right time.
I mean, I'm sure someone in the chat, you know, probably was like, oh,
Doesn't matter why she's
okay.
She works for you now.
Oh,
She's in
jeez.
love with the legend.
She's in love with the legend.
Is that the Bioware story?
Yeah, that's the
romance
Bioware
scenes?
story
What makes you
thingy.
so sure?
I was the same way once.
Yeah, it does play
Oh,
her
also
theme
I
when
was
she
in
gets
love with the
burned.
legend too.
What if she's a spy?
Well, I mean,
I guess that's kind of obvious
I'm a
too.
spy.
that's kind of obvious.
What if you're a spy? How did I know that was coming?
Go on all day.
Yeah, they never really connected the dots, but I mean,
Boss.
Well, I'm a dummy, I guess.
She won't speak, so she can't spread.
I mean, I guess when you kind of think about it, when you bought the game, you're just like, man, I just want to, like, it's, oh my god, all this shit's going on, holy shit, you know?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, for that, you know, I don't blame you. There's actually some really nice subtle things that they have in the intro, the first chapter, that
Really?
I kind of picked up on. My suspicions were pretty much correct. So.
Huh.
Yeah. And I swear to God, I did not read about it beforehand, so.
Now, but get the dish.
Well, I mean, that is what the Metal Gear Solid series is all about.
Yeah.
Connecting dots.
True.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like how,
Oh snap.
Idiki black anat e.
oh. Ako kode jis desu ni.
Ne, bizarre.
Oh snap.
oh dear.
We already know the answer.
Belagana gesneta. Tadobe yasteta. Asetota.
If only the opening subtlety was paid off in any way. Yeah. 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 Look at that Fox engine.
About to say, man. Looks
Look at that
great.
Fox engine. Straight up, look at that Fox engine.
It looks amazing.
We're never gonna see that shit again.
Never. Well, it's in the soccer game.
Oh yeah, like PSE 2016.
It was in last year's too, I think.
Oh right. It was like, I guess a total of 4 games if you count Ground Zeroes.
Yeah.
Fox engine, so amazing. We'll never see it again.
Boss.
You know what I think would be kind of impressive and cool if they if they could pull this off.
Details are on your iDroid.
Port like one of the freak put
Some of the
like
kids we've been keeping
port over
here have
fucking
escaped.
that shit to like a
Don't know why
Vita
they
game.
ran off, but it may have something to do
I
with
kind of
our
want to see
staff.
that. I feel like that's
The
something
intel
that could
teams are
happen.
looking for them as we speak. I'll add information to
Player
your
can't
side
pick up
ops
potential
list as
either
it comes
apparently.
in.
Aw.
You need to locate and secure
Yeah, we
those
got some
kids.
anime posters
I'll
around
try to
here.
find out what happened.
Who keeps putting them up?
I have all the anime posters now.
Oh. But seriously, who keeps putting these things up?
Oops. Oops.
Development complete.
Oh, your bandana's ready.
See? Anime poster.
Yep. You know, so one thing I was kind of a little bit disappointed about with Metal Gear Online?
What's that?
Cardboard Box gets kind of underplayed.
Cardboard Box is great. But it definitely
like-
doesn't get much use.
Yeah, it doesn't get much use because, I mean, okay, so Metal Gear Solid 3, which is like the first instance of Metal Gear Online, had this thing where there would be a bunch of cardboard boxes placed throughout the map. So it made sense to be like, all right, well, I'm gonna hide in this cardboard box.
But now I just bring one with me everywhere, which I
Yeah.
like.
And then, you know, and that was neat. That was cool. Because it's just like you're hidden. And there's other things too, like magazine, like porno mags that you can lay on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
You're completely invulnerable to them if you're in a cardboard box. So if you even walk up next to one, you're not gonna get distracted.
Oh, I didn't know
You know.
that.
So that was a neat thing. But in MGO3, there's no cardboard boxes laced around. So the only real practical
Unit
thing that I can
dispatched.
think of that is useful for the cardboard box in that game is just to slide down like hills, which is good mobility.
Yeah.
But I've never really found another use for the cardboard box for Metal Gear Online. Kind of sucks. As you can probably tell, I'm pretty disappointed with Metal Gear Online.
It does not sound like you like it at all.
Yeah, there's a lot of things about Metal Gear Solid 5 which, you know, I don't like, but you know, I guess this is probably like a non-stop conversation. I mean, I'm hoping people are tired of me talking about it. I hope.
Here we go. Good stuff. Hamburgers.
You can drop cardboard boxes like in single player. That is a thing that you can do. Yeah.
Right.
But you only have one cardboard box to your name, so.
Dang, you just got dissed.
Damn.
was too thin, the bun too dry, and the lettuce days old at best. Hey, that was 100% all beef patty, and no shortening in the bun either.
Put a lot of effort into that
I
thing.
know.
Nature's blessings, unadulterated in hamburger form. Is that it? But when taste falls short, so does our gratitude to nature,
Dang.
making such precious blessings.
I like how Code Talker is like, you know,
Way into
you
hamburgers.
cook, you cook food. You cook the food, you better cook it good.
Yeah.
I should have known
Because
better
you're
than to
otherwise
settle for second
disrespecting
best.
nature.
That's why I had him run some more R&D, develop a new burger. In fact, one of our researchers
Which I mean,
just
that's
dropped
kind
by
of a
with the latest
philosophy
results.
with my family.
Here it is.
So,
See how you like this? We shall see indeed.
sacrilege.
Let's see.
I thank you for this bounty, Mother Earth. So, what's the verdict? Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
But it does not hold a candle.
Dang.
Eight backwards. Everyone's a critic. Damn it. I was sure the Kobe beef.
Kobe beef even,
Maybe we didn't
jeez.
have enough. If we had any more, we're cutting into our profits. Profits?
See, this is actually the
We'll be taking
Kaz that
a
I
loss on every
miss.
unit.
Because this is like,
What
Classic
are you
Kaz from, like,
talking about?
you know, Peace Walker.
Oh.
Where he's like, you know, very
Anyway,
enthusiastic about like
I'll
all
be
this
back with
stuff.
another
And
round
then
of product.
in this entire game,
I
he's just
will
a
be
straight up
waiting.
asshole.
Did you say
So,
product?
Dang.
did you say product?
Alright. Do I want to listen to tapes? Are people interested in that? Is that interesting content?
I mean, you can play tapes while on a mission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see.
Multitask, you know.
What do we got mission-wise going on?
Please select a mission.
We could do this mission, or we could do some side ops. Oh, escape children.
That looks important. It's all lit up and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Fun Kaz died with these limbs. Yeah.
Please
He not
select
only
a
gave an
mission.
arm and a leg, he also gave away his, I guess his humor.
Oh, it rained, so my box went away. God damn it.
That is the ultimate,
Please the landing zone.
Roger.
I like
that is
that.
the ultimate sacrifice.
Also, I'm pretty pleased with my helicopter song, which plays Gloria. I was doing Rebel Yell for a while, but
Well, I
Gloria
mean,
seems
you're
like a good one.
playing Santi. if you're playing this on PC, right?
Yeah.
What would your choice song be for your helicopter?
I don't know. Something David Bowie, probably.
Something they really
Something off of Diamond
keeping
Dogs, most likely.
keeping within the theme.
Yeah.
I like it. I like that.
I know everyone expected me to say John Cena theme,
I mean, I was expecting you to do that too.
but that's played out.
Yeah, like I mean, it's John Cena, Sandstorm, and I really guess that's it.
Various anime themes.
Various anime themes. I don't know what I would have, honestly.
Snake
but-
Eater is probably up there, too, I bet.
Yes, Snake Eaters. Yeah.
You can get that in the game, though, is my understanding.
Yeah, Snake Eaters is indeed in the game. So you don't even need to mod anything in. Even though it's not really modding, you're just
Updated the mission list.
swapping
We received
MPPs,
some
I
new
think.
job offers. The details are on your iDroid.
Details are
Please
unlocked.
select a mission.
Some of the kids we've been keeping here have
What about you folks in the chat? What would you pick as your helicopter, like, flying theme?
That's a good
The intel teams
question.
are looking for them.
JFab says, beat
I'll
it.
add information to your
Oh, yeah.
service list as it comes
That's a
in.
good one. Yeah.
That's nice.
You need to locate
Michael Jackson.
I completely ignored what the purpose of all this was. They'll tell me at the beginning.
I mean, yeah, you'll get the debrief. I'm sure.
Yeah.
You'll get the debrief. You'll be informed about everything that you're supposed to be doing. Maybe, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, they usually tell you something in the beginning.
Yeah.
I don't always follow the mission rules, but they do tell you.
Yeah. You know, one thing I do like about these mission setups and stuff, like you can actually like run it in with like to the mission area, and like it doesn't have like the fly-in intro. It's just you.
Yeah,
you
I've done
just
that,
stand there.
but it just talks to you as you go in, basically.
Heaven's Divide, like that moment in Peace Walker. Heaven's Divide is a good song. I like it.
Not a good helicopter song.
Retrieve the film
Not,
canister
to me, probably not
Well-
a good helicopter song.
Yeah.
Even though you are, I think, fighting a helicopter when that happens.
It does kind of fit, actually.
I think.
It's not hyper.
Yeah, because kind of I think what happened, because I played through Peace Walker from beginning to end recently, and you know, I guess I don't know if it's because of the sound volume, but it really felt like Heaven's Divide when it was playing during that time was kind of drowned out by all the explosions that was going on, you know? So that was kind of disappointing to me, because I didn't even realize it was playing until like, you know, it actually displayed the text that Heaven's Divide was playing.
Yeah.
Like, you type it out on the screen, they're like, Heaven's Divide, song by yada yada yada.
Yeah.
So.
See, it's such quiet doing the work for me now. Like, you
Yeah.
go find everyone, you can kill everyone, I'm gonna just sneak in and get the thing and leave.
I do what I do best, you do what you do best. I mean, that's just how it is.
Pretty much.
And it works out just fine. I wonder if anyone has done the Gallo theme for helicopter stuff. I'm sure that has to be a thing.
The what?
The Gallows theme.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
If no one has ever done it, then I don't know what's wrong with the internet.
Oh, there's no way that someone hasn't done it.
Someone must have done the Gallows theme.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which, I was playing Street Fighter the movie the other day. Yesterday, even.
How was that?
You ever played it yourself, Dylan?
What's that?
Street Fighter the movie? Ever played it yourself?
Oh, yeah, on the PS1, yeah.
Well, I mean like the arcade game.
I have one time, my friend, when he was still here, he had a whole bunch of arcade games and he had a board of that, so we were playing it.
Right.
Enemy presence
Was
detected.
pretty
The map
silly.
has been updated.
It's something, you know. It's definitely something.
Captain Sawada.
Captain
OP.
Sawada.
Blade Secret OP.
Yeah,
Enemy
they.
presence detected. The map has been
That's what I
updated.
forgot to do yesterday. I forgot to pick like the hidden characters who are literally just 3 variants of
Destination.
that one character.
Enemy
Blade?
presence
Yeah, Blade.
detected. The map has been updated.
Did you see when Capcom put out like their screenshots of their online system? The name that they used for the online. One of the like players was Captain Sawada.
Really?
Yeah.
Analysis complete.
Whoa! Look at this big boy.
Huh.
What's up, friend? Oop.
You got some interesting stats there.
Detected. The map has
Oh,
been
come on.
updated.
How does that not take him out?
Yeah, you shot
There
him
we
like
go.
a face to face. But yeah, that game has some really interesting juggle mechanics. I don't know, it's kind of fun to play. I wouldn't play it to like any sort of competitive seriousness, obviously, but like it's a game that you would probably play with like a bunch of drunk friends and shit.
Oh, this is going well.
Uh,
I halfway want to restart.
well, you might have a choice.
Yeah. I just wanted to keep that guy that had all A pluses.
Snake, talk to me! Snake!
Quiet was not good at scouting that time. Maybe I'll take the dog instead.
D-Dog's the best dog.
He might be best for this thing since I have to find a prisoner.
Yeah, he's good. I feel like he's just good for marking everything for you.
Yeah.
So you could just be like, well, now I know where all the people are at, and I could just rush into things.
What can I
Because certainly D-Dog cannot fail me and not mark anything, you know,
Yeah.
not important. So this mission is deceptively tricky.
Boss,
Says
retrieve
internet
the film
technique.
canister our informant hid in
Oh, it's just a
Spook
finding a
May Keep
canister.
before he
Maybe, maybe I
died.
do want to take
It
quiet then.
contains vital information on Skullface's plan.
The thing is, I don't know if I can summon the dog with his stun suit
Garbled
on.
photograph the informant tried to send
Is
us
it not
before the
equipped,
end.
or
I don't remember.
Analyze the data.
yeah, that would do it.
A KGB
I
spec
think it is.
squad is after the target as well. Boss, go to Spook May Keep and use the VI.
Have you tried MGO with this at all?
What's that?
Have you tried Moger Online at all?
I have not, because I have not gone online.
Hey, where's D?
Alright, we're gonna try it again with quiet.
Please
I kind of want to see what
select
more
a
people
deployment
think about
point.
MGO. Like after, was it a week already? Yeah, it's been a week since it came out.
Yeah, just-
Like I don't even know if it's like still active or not.
yeah, it doesn't tell me if I can...
Please
You don't even know what
select a
the
drop
loadout
point.
is for
No.
D-Dog.
I don't.
Buddy has infiltrated out. The map has been updated.
Let's see. I'm looking at Reddit, the MGO Reddit, which you're probably wondering, Mog, why would you ever go to... Why would you go
Please
to
select
Reddit
a
about
dispatch
anything?
requested.
Well, here we are. It seems like the general consensus is, you aren't liking it all that much.
No?
Buddy departing area of operations.
People are kind of calling it, oh, it's a beta.
I'm not surprised at that.
Yeah, I'm not really surprised.
That's fine.
Hmm.
I called him D-Dog.
Nice. See, it's not a fortified location, but there's a lot of guys in one place, so when I played it, they all had body armor. That's like an aspect of this game where it's like, depending on how you you handle, I guess. Like I don't know the specific details, but like how you kind of handle the.
You don't like me petting my pup?
Jeez. However you handle like the previous like
Whoop.
I guess missions or something.
Goodbye.
Did you just summon him away?
I just told him to change his equipment.
Oh. Alright then.
Buddy departing area of operations.
See, I think I'd play more MGO if it tied into single player stuff like the FOBs. I don't know, for me I think it's fine separate.
Oh,
Just
fuck.
because to me I think it's a bit fine separate.
Oh, come on, really?
How did they see you? Fuck shenanigans.
Nope.
I like to keep it secret because I think
Enemy presence
it can
detected.
lead.
The map has been
It
updated.
could potentially lead into situations where you know, you are kind of forced to do multiplayer stuff, just get the advantage of single player. Granted, FOVs doesn't really, like, it gives an advantage, but it's not like you have to do this type of deal. Kind of an example, Mass Effect 3 was kind of you know, a weird system that they had. Like, I forgot, like, when it initially came out, like, I think someone did the math and, like, you had to have had some multiplayer, like, stuff in order to get, like,
yeah, you took
whatever
a big,
you would consider the
yeah, you took a
guess.
hit if you didn't play any multiplayer or something like that.
Yeah.
Unless you were like really diligent with the app or some bullshit. Like there were ways to make up for it.
Right,
It was like
yeah.
real, like use the app or something.
Yeah, but it was like very like specific.
Yeah.
You know? So it was like stuff like that I kind of want to avoid, but you know, I mean, they could definitely just make it so that whenever you rent stuff in MGO, you just get stuff for it. You know, just non-crucial items. Which
Yeah.
I guess that would be a neat thing for someone who's like late in adopting Metal Gear Solid 5, but I don't know.
That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
I'm genuinely not too huge of a fan of like a multiplayer aspect that enhances like a multiplayer thing that's not tied to single player at all, giving like a single player like advantage or incentive. Because it's either done wrong or it's just done in such a way where it just seems meaningless in my eyes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like other
Can
examples.
I just like snag this dude? I can't. I'm trying to look. Hold on. Is he wearing a mask?
Are you like leaning into your monitor right now?
Yeah.
Clouds
I'm gonna just
approaching.
catch this guy like right between the eyes. Is my plan here.
Well, don't forget the drop shot in the distance.
Well, that didn't work out so well.
You know, take. Oh god, he is aiming right at you.
Nope. No one cares. Boom.
Analysis complete.
Yeah, the FOB stuff, like, the idea sounds nice.
Boss, we fully
The whole
decrypted
FOB
VI
insurance
data.
thing doesn't make sense.
Now the target's hiding place
All
should be
things
clear as
considered,
day.
it doesn't make sense.
Check
It just
your
makes
eyes, Roy.
Konami look way worse than, you know, they already are.
That's true.
honestly. So I don't know. I really don't know.
It's under an archway, I guess. Oh, it's right. It's like right there,
Yeah, it's
basically.
right. Yeah, just climb a strike. You need a strike.
I'm not getting it anyway, so.
Yeah, you're not getting anyways. Just bomb everything.
Good.
Oh, that GMP. What are you gonna use it for? Burgers?
Yeah. Super stealthy, just climbing up the road.
Yeah.
I'm in a bush.
You have arrived at your destination.
These guys all wearing armor? Yeah.
Armor,
That's-
headgear.
It does seem that way, doesn't it? There's a
Just,
lot of fucking dudes there.
Yeah, there's like at least 7?
Can I just
Oh,
send
jeez.
my old pup Rue in there? Oops. Wrong button. What's up?
Go!
There you go.
What? He saw
Uh-oh.
me? How is that possible?
Uh-oh. Oh god. Look at that doggy. Came in a little bit too late, but whatever.
Hey!
Oh, wow, they're shooting at the D-Dog. How rude.
Well, I can't stand for that.
Uh-oh.
Whoops.
There you go.
Analysis complete. Marker placed.
Nope, not what I wanted to do.
Marker placed.
Attack!
You have arrived.
That shit is so awesome! Whoops!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Whoops!
Uh-oh. 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 No, just chuck him to the floor.
Alright, where's this thing? Is this it? No, that would be... Hey, split up!
Yeah. Little campfire. Kinda. Not really.
Well, that didn't work at all.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
God damn it!
Oh, jeez. Now you're just...
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so weird how, like, they do serious injuries where, like, everything is, like, slow motion, but not slow motion.
Yeah.
Snake, are you okay? Snake!
But it's right at that arch, I guess, right? Is what it looked like. Somewhere?
Looks like it. You might have to just pick one up and or pick one of them up and just interrogate them. Just be like, hey, where can I find this thingy?
True.
You'll tell
Although I
me
thought they were
everything.
also looking for it. Well, I guess we'll find out.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'll grab one. We'll see.
I don't listen to debriefings. So.
Well, there we go. Maybe that's why you have a hard problem with some parts.
You know, yeah, that is true. Like, maybe if I paid more attention, I might actually enjoy this game.
Retrieve the film canister our informant hid in Spookmate Key.
Who's here?
First, you need to infiltrate through this part and go this specific route, yada yada yada. I'm like, I'm just gonna go this fucking way. What the hell did you guys say? Whatever, I'm going.
Informant tried to send us before the end.
Well, we denied our third snake shout. Yes.
We were. I refuse.
KGB specs us squad.
Then it's like, it's not over yet.
That means it doesn't really count if you don't get the third one.
Yeah, you don't get the third one. It's like when you play Metal Gear Solid 3, it's not a real game over unless you get the time paradox thingy.
That's right.
Exactly.
Please select a
Oh,
deployment.
3. Metal Gear Solid 3. Good game.
Pretty good.
Pretty damn good. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Pretty damn good.
CQC the sheep. This is the sheep.
Yeah, CQC the sheep. Pretty damn good.
Sheep is not having it.
Yeah, she's not dealing with your bullshit at all.
Buddy has infiltrated our map
You
has
get it.
been updated.
I think I got it. Oh, come on! Asshole.
Goofing you. Jukes are real. Jeez.
Anyway, I gotta go get this shit. I gotta go do my mission, I guess.
Yeah.
Enough sheep fucking around with. Not sheep fucking, though.
Right. Right.
Which is what I almost said. So I'm just gonna have Flag cover me. I don't give a shit. She's just gonna let the girl in hard.
Yeah, you might as well. Just use her, like, use the cover me command and then there you go.
I don't know why I just didn't do that from the start. I like having the upgraded run with the fact that you also have the infinite run.
Right.
It really does make it fantastic.
Yeah, like,
There's no point in the horse now.
there's no point in nowhere. But hey, you can get right in
Extraction
later on in the game, and you run hella fast.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get right. That seems like a lot of work.
Just what you need from
So yeah, you basically have to ask for everything.
been updated.
And that's, you know, some people, like, if you're a completionist, then definitely, yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be worth it to you, but, like, if you just want to see all the story, then there's kind of not too much of a point. But you get to play as Raiden from Metal Gear Solid. I don't know if it's based on his, I think it's based off of his
Rising.
Raiden. Yeah, I think it's based off of his Rising, I think. Sake runs like the T-1000,
Enemy
yeah.
presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence
Speaking of which,
detected.
Halloween's
The
coming
map
up pretty
has
soon.
been
You got any
updated.
Halloween plans, Dylan? You got any things up the pipe?
I'll probably go into a friend's house. I don't know.
Like just a party?
Enemy presence
Yeah.
detected.
Word.
Just a little party
Map
thing.
has
I don't
been
know
updated.
if there's gonna be, like... There will be costumes. I don't know if I'll wear one or not.
Complete.
Well, okay, if there is
Oh,
gonna be a
come
costume
on.
thing, this.
How'd that guy not...
Yeah, it looked like you got hit, or you hit him right there. Oh jeez, this game.
Oh, I hit his friend instead?
I think so? Yeah, some
Enemy presence detected.
pro-ass aiming if you did
Map has
that.
been updated.
So, okay, alright. So assuming it was a costume party, right? What would be your costume?
I was thinking about, like, being like a Ric Flair thing. But...
Mhm.
You have arrived.
I don't know now.
Oh jeez.
Oh, thanks.
Subject
You're a
on board.
mess.
Leave the rest to us.
Are they bombing themselves?
Oh no, big bosses here. Let's all drop bombs on ourselves. And I did have some weird moments where this game would just do something completely unexpected. Sometimes leading to mission failure because sometimes an important target would just die for no reason. There was this one situation where I was dealing with child soldiers, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I already think I know what you're talking about.
Analysis
Yeah,
complete.
and for whatever the reason, I wasn't like in alert, I wasn't aggroing anything, there was no one like attacking anyone or anything, right?
Yeah.
And I had to go retrieve two bodies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for whatever the reason, there was this kid who just died randomly.
Oh, weird. I didn't
Like,
have that happen.
Yeah, like no interaction from me at all. Like no interaction from me at all. And the kid would just randomly died.
That's...
Yeah, and it
Odd.
just done my mission.
Whoa.
Right up there. And it's not like, you know, like I would understand some situation where it's like, oh, you know, maybe he fell from a high place, right? No, he was out in the middle of nowhere. Unless he fell from the sky or something, then, you know, I don't understand what happened there.
Target's hiding place should be clear as day.
It's weird.
Check your iDroid.
Told you my game is haunted.
It does seem that way, doesn't it?
Game is totally haunted. Everything hates me.
There we go. Can't knock off his helmet, it seems. There's only one thing to be done.
That's one way to handle it.
There can't be a combat alert if everyone in the combat alert is gone, right?
Right, yeah.
You gotta extract him.
I think the quiet keeps trying to take out the helicopter.
I mean, she's drawing aggro. You know,
Yeah.
the attention of the, I'm using MMO terms a lot.
That's fine. It works.
Well, I mean,
Whoa.
Army of 2 had, like, terms like that too, didn't it? Like aggro. You're Army of 2? That was an interesting game.
Hell yeah, it was!
Yeah.
I thought it was really fun.
We were talking about aggro and stuff. It's like, yeah, that's a term I understand. Yeah, speaking of which, I really hope like the next patch for Final Fantasy 14 picks things up again. Oof.
He's coming too. Roger that.
So, this looks like where I am now. Kind
Maybe
of.
it's above you? No?
Let's see. Right around here somewhere? Looks like...
Maybe it's in those pots. Maybe you gotta break the pots. There you go. Nudge him over.
No, maybe I'm just not seeing it.
You gotta wake him. Oh, you should wake him up and interrogate him.
Oh!
Yeah.
That would have been smart. I was just gonna go up here and see if I could see it.
Oh, what's that? Oh, wait, no, that's a thingy, mortar thing, right?
Yeah.
Like a mounted gun, yeah. Needle in a haystack. Needle in a fucking haystack.
Unless I'm wrong, it's just somehow like the other side is where everything is.
This is actually another huge problem I have with this game as well. Just, I mean, I can understand not marking things just to kind of show, like, kind of have the player explore around a bit, but sometimes you kind of wander around for a really long time.
Yeah.
Trying to find something that might not even be remotely close to where you need to go. Like, there's kind of no context to it sometimes.
Yeah. This is the first time I've had that specific problem. But I could see other places. I think I just got lucky at other times. You know?
Yeah. I mean, that might be it. Like, I guess, like, it kind of depends on the circumstances, because sometimes, hey, maybe the player will be kind of busy going into things, because they're trying to sneak, you know, in such a way that it's, like, different from, like, what would be the critical path, I guess. Sometimes the situation just changes and you just end up being in a spot where, you know, you're not supposed to kind of be there. So, that can happen. That tends to happen to me, like, a lot whenever I play that game. Like, it's like, oh, you're here now when you're not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
It's just like breaking video games. That's just what it is. I've played the many hours of speedrunning Super Metroid all day. Which I still have a lot of fun doing.
It is next to a pot. I did get that from the picture.
Break all the pots. Be the link that Hyrule needs.
Yeah. Maybe that's what I need to do.
Smash all the pots. That's the way to be.
I feel like I've walked past it or something.
Leave the rest to us.
I get that feeling a lot while playing this game. It's just, I don't know. That was just a frustrating experience for me. Especially, like, when you're doing something in, like, an enemy-filled camp, and you're looking for something, and if you mess up and you game over, and it's like, you lose, like, an hour of progress.
Yeah. At least
All
then you
that
know where it
combined.
is.
Yeah, at least you kind of know where it is.
Rank it.
Yeah. Or sometimes you won't know where it is even after walking around for a while. Then that's just... Ugh. You know, it's funny that typically I'm a person who is like, yeah, I could see how that could be a problem for some people, but I never experienced it myself. With Metal Gear Solid 5, like, it's a whole role reversal where it's just like, I have all this shit that's happening to me. It's not happening to anyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an odd position to be. I don't know why. Why is it gotta be like in this game of all games?
He's coming too.
A lot of people know that, like, I'm a huge fan of, like, Metal Gear. So.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sure when a lot of people have heard that I'm not a huge fan of Metal Gear Solid 5, I mean, that's
Aha!
You found it.
I found it. Well, now that I know that, I almost want to. I can redo this mission later and get an S rank.
Now get out of the hot zone.
Mission info has been updated.
There we go. There we go.
Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter requested.
Now for the victory run.
Yeah.
Cease cover fire.
I can tell quiet to stand down too. It counts as a command because that's how you keep your bond up with her, is by giving her
Right, yeah.
Extraction
mission stuff.
arrived at mother base.
So telling her to cease cover counts as a command.
Oh.
Plus, it stops her from just randomly taking out stuff if you somehow need to have something around.
I noticed that your base is full.
It is, because I don't have enough. I don't have enough resources to build to upgrade the last quarter of it.
Right.
But I just get dudes because it'll automatically dump the worst person in that department.
Yeah, and that's at least a nice thing. Just be like, well, I'm just gonna dump all these people out that are just not like good.
Yeah. I just let it manage the people for me, basically.
Mm.
That's like a C at best, this mission. We had 2 combat alerts in one base.
Mission complete. Great work.
Alright. That's fine.
Well, they announced the rest of like the game modes that are gonna be in Battlefront.
Oh, nice. Anything
Nice.
good?
Let's see. There's one that's focused on air battles only.
Alright.
There's
course.
one that is, let's see. There's a 5 key point capture type of thing.
Alright.
Yeah, so that's nice. There's capture the flag. Of course, you gotta have your capture the flag.
Mm-hmm.
And, huh.
Boss, I have a quick report for you here.
Quick report.
We've discovered a radiation leak in the laboratory on the quarantine platform.
Uh-oh.
It's coming from testing equipment we installed the other day.
There's one where you have to
Members
pick
of
up
the medical
droids,
team have been conducting
in
research
which
there.
they
We'll
make jokes
evacuate
about
them all from the
these
research
are the
block to
droids that you're looking for,
containment block
because
next
why not?
door. Emmerich.
Walker Assault, which what we did on stream.
Material is leaked, so the contamination won't spread. We just need
Let's
to seal
see.
off the testing
Classic
equipment.
Team Deathmatch.
I've dispatched the security team to get the researchers
That's
out.
always fun.
I'll keep you updated.
Drop Zone, which is also on the beta. Let's see. There's Hero versus Villains, where you have hero
Please
characters
select a
just
mission.
kind of there in your team, and you have to defend them and keep them alive
I like that.
while killing everything. And then there's Hero Hunt,
Unit
where
dispatched.
it's 8v8, but one person is always a hero character.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, and then when you kill the other character, they become the hero character. So,
That's cool.
at least I think it's 8v8. Oh, maybe it's not 8v8. I think it's like 7 versus 1. It's kind of neat. You know, that's something I kind of wish Metal Gear. I like how I keep tying this to Metal Gear. Something I wish Metal Gear Online 3 has. There's no sneaking mission. Like, sneaking mission was
Yeah.
like you could play as Snake, and everyone else is a soldier, and the soldiers have to kill Snake. You know,
that, yeah.
but
Surprised
Snake
they
is like
don't have that.
overpowered. So.
Oh, we got another hamburger.
Ooh.
Feeling hungry, old timer? Old timer. I do not get hungry. No. But you have a new hamburger? You guessed it. And this time we use lamb.
Lamb.
Lamb. You're not a lamb kind of guy? A hamburger is made of beef. Whoever heard of a hamburger without beef?
True.
Yeah, but we
True.
gotta stay fresh. Stand out from our competition. You're what? Just
What is going on here?
if you say so.
I never had lamb burger.
I never had a lamb burger, no.
Yeah, I've never had lamb burger.
I've had lamb.
Yeah, I had lamb. Just never had lamb burger.
Yeah.
Not bad. But I cannot call this.
I cannot call this a hamburger.
Thought we were onto something this time. Maybe the problem is that it looks like a regular hamburger. Gotta think outside the box.
What's going on?
If they come in expecting just another burger.
Is he making a burger
Let's
restaurant?
see, cotton candy to make it look like a sheep. Yeah. Wait a minute. You really think people would eat that? What is it you are planning? Are you using me? A taste tester. A one-man focus
He
group?
one-man focus group.
Actually, I've already started. I got a place called
Oh,
Miller's Maxi Box.
oh God.
You are
Maxi
kidding me.
buns.
Well, to be
Terrible
honest,
name.
business hasn't been great.
That's a terrible name.
No one seems to
That's
like
a
my
really bad name.
buns. The Ocelot said Diamond Dog's budget did not add up. But you don't mean to tell me. What? No. Our black budget's got it all covered. I'm not embezzling GMP or
The black budget, he's using the stealth ops.
Still, let's not say anything to Snake, okay? Very well.
What the heck?
However, Kazuhira, it takes more than premium ingredients and a clever recipe to satisfy the palate. Okay, so what do we do? The palate seeks one thing. Chemical additives.
Shit.
The music! The music hit.
There is nothing
Credit in my head.
mysterious or spiritual about good flavor. The tongue
He's not
simply
wrong.
identifies
Yeah,
specific
that's
amino
true.
acids, which the brain then recognizes.
So your chemical
as
burgers.
appealing.
Miller's Maxi Buns.
Therefore, all that is needed is to chemically isolate those amino acids and incorporate them into your products. To be clear, I speak of flavor. The rest
Is irrelevant.
That seems a little extreme.
That's a little
Do
cold-hearted.
not forget
Yeah.
that I am a scientist.
See, Kaz has it right. He's like, that's fucked up, dog.
Use
Yeah.
science for the
I'll be
benefit
right
of
back.
Pretty
others.
fucked up.
It is a joy in seeking coexistence.
Get that non-GMO
Nature's
stuff out of here.
blessings. Not everything can remain in its natural form.
All the
When we
GMOs.
fall ill, we
Hey man, I
must
just had a
take
McDonald's hamburger yesterday and it was
That
delicious.
very nature could cost us our lives.
The Big Mac is great.
Agriculture is
Big
one
Mac.
of nature's many
And
blessings.
freaking, ever since I went like on my diet and stuff, like
We damage the
I
surrounding
actually got
vegetation.
McDonald's the other day too, even right.
Whether it's a massive farm or
Of course,
a
with all the
field,
stuff,
we always leave
you
our
know,
mark on the land.
taken out.
The same
My God,
is
trying to
true
eat
of
like
termites.
a hamburger patty, like a McDonald's hamburger patty by itself.
No Big Mac, no
In
nothing?
the raw
Just a
meat
hamburger?
of the
No.
animal
Just
and
a
the
hamburger.
human body.
Huh.
Well, I mean, because most of the stuff is just carbs, just loaded with fucking carbs, right?
Yeah, I
I don't eat
guess.
that stuff anymore.
What about lettuce?
I mean, I'm sure. Well, oh yeah, you get lettuce wrapped. That's the thing you can do.
Yeah.
But holy hell, beef patty, whatever the hell they use for their beef patties. Holy shit,
Bad.
this is not good.
Wow, really?
I mean, it's everything else that makes it like at least enjoyable, you know.
Huh.
I mean, of course, if you compare it to like any like fancy hamburger place, then yeah, sure,
Whoa.
you know,
Yeah.
yeah. The standard isn't very high. Is what I'm trying to say.
I find that completely unsurprising.
Yeah, you're right.
Hmm.
Thanks, old timer. You really opened my eyes. I
Is it-
fooled myself into thinking people today wanted high quality, all natural goods.
Ah!
But my favorite burgers were never about that. What they want is something like the first burger I had in America when I went to meet my dad. A Frankenburger loaded with additives.
Freaking
That's the
burger.
America I knew and loved. I'll be back in a jiffy, old timer. My next burger's gonna knock your socks off. Kazuhira, wait. What is important is how we balance the
Uh-oh.
quick for a one-legged man. Frankenburger. What kind of a dive did your old man take you to?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
1 second, why? I'm changing something on my end real quick. There we go.
Like any good sandwich, the McD's burger is grander than the sum of its very, very bad parts.
Yeah. But like yesterday, I went and got a Big Mac and a hash brown. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, they serve breakfast like
All the time.
all the time now, right?
Some breakfast all the time now. Yeah.
So like hash browns.
Hash browns you can get all the time. I think like pancakes you get all the time too.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
Please select a landing
Kinda
zone.
nice.
that's great.
Heading to Central Africa. Deploying.
Let's go. Let's go rescue a kid. The hypeness.
The hypeness for saving a kid, and hopefully he won't die due to random bullshit.
Well, I have a kid, Fulton now, so I don't
Oh.
have to, I don't have to take him to the helicopter anymore.
Nice. That,
Yeah.
that would have been nice for that one mission that I had to do.
You get it like right after. There's like another mission after that that involves kid stuff, and then you get it right after that. Basically, they make you do it twice without having it, and then they give it to you so you can go back and finish up the objectives.
God.
Yeah. Dun 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 dun. See, after I do these two, excuse me, pretty sure after I do these two story things, it'll unlock another story mission. Excuse me. But yeah, this seems you can like basically go back and forth between side ops and missions if you have side ops left. And
Right.
But you know what I realized? I didn't put on my bandana.
Yeah.
Oops.
Does the regular bandana do anything? Like,
You get injured less often,
oh.
but that doesn't
Okay.
happen to me a ton anyway.
Well, I mean, you did get injured a few times.
So. A few times. But I'm kind of acting full.
Yeah, but imagine if that happened 0 times.
It'd be nice.
Yeah.
Please select a deployment point.
All right.
Getting that first bullet, like, lead in.
Always. You never know
Always.
when you might need it.
Never know. You might need that extra clip. Or that, not extra clip, extra
Just one in the
bullet.
chamber. Yeah.
Yeah. At least that's like a really like neat aspect that they have with this game. And it's actually something that was in other Metal Gear games, but not a lot of people knew about that.
Buddy has
My
infiltrated.
monitor just went out.
Has been updated.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Looks like everyone else can still see it though. Oh. Hold on a second.
What'd you do?
Don't worry about it. We're okay.
Oh jeez.
Situation normal over here. Don't worry.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. The DVI cable fell out of my monitor.
You didn't like screw it in or anything?
I thought I did, but I guess I just recently like moved my monitor around a little bit, so
Oh, right. You probably just plugged it in, you're like, I'll screw it in later. But it's not gonna pop out. Stuff like that.
what is this person doing all the way over here?
I think I lost screen share? I don't know.
What's that?
I don't have screen share. Or rather, I mean, it's there, it's not moving.
Hold on, let me unscreen share then. Stop sharing screen. You should have it again.
No?
Nope.
See,
Nope.
case story. Hey!
Hey!
That's a good game.
Yep. The
That's
Xbox
a good
app.
game that I don't think enough people talk about.
The secret Xbox app.
Yeah, the secret Xbox. Connecting on Xbone.
Connecting on Xbone.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. About it. So clearly you have screen
There we go.
sharing now.
There we go. Now I can see.
Okay.
Speaking of which, yeah, no one really talks about Cave Story all that much anymore. Don't know why. It's a good game.
Yeah, man, Cave Story is fantastic.
I feel like it kind of got drowned out in like a bunch of the retro games, like inspired games that kind of came out after the fact.
It came like just too early,
Yeah.
basically.
So is this Xbox One streaming? Yeah, like you're doing some like streaming from the Xbox
To my
your
PC,
computer
to the world.
to the internet. Yeah. Power of Microsoft.
Boss, you need to find those kids who escaped. Fighting's still the only way of life they know. If we don't bring them back,
Which is
they'll
the whole
just end
thing.
up getting
Yeah.
killed.
And I mean, it looks like it works out because you're playing this out of your PC right now, right?
Right, yeah, and I have my controller plugged into my PC.
Right.
That's how I was doing Banjo-Kazooie as well.
And the lag isn't so bad, right?
It's
Well, I can tell.
it's not terrible. It's there, but it's not terrible.
Right. I think we talked about this before. Like, you wouldn't want to play a fighting game over it.
No, it's not fighting game worthy, but it's fine for this.
And that was actually one of like my bigger worries when it comes to like getting streaming equipment and you know, certain converters and whatnot. Like for example, I bought a thing that converts PSP to HDMI signals,
Huh! How's that?
and you'd think that it would lag terribly, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't. It's actually kind of cool that it doesn't lag. Like, I mean, there's definitely some lag, but it's like, it's so minor that, you know, I do have some music rhythm games on the PSP, and I was testing it out,
Well, yeah, how's that? Like,
and it works just fine. Like,
Okay.
it works perfectly fine. Like I didn't, like, if I made like legitimate mistakes in my play, it wouldn't be because like of bad timing. It was just, or it wouldn't be because of lag. It's because I, you know, just hit it wrong. You know, if there is like some slight lag, it's like a minor adjustment. It's not like you have to like, you know, like it's still very much playable.
Okay. And a lot of those have, like, you can recalibrate,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. So, it's really nice. It's really, really nice. All things considered. Or like a PSP, like, streaming thing, you know, it's nice. And that's how they would have streamed Metal Gear Acid the other day, so that's, you know,
That's
there
not
you go.
bad.
Well, I'm always interested in, like, you know, what kind of ways to, like, capture games that, like, you know, really good quality and stuff without resorting to emulators if possible.
It's a tough thing to do.
It's tough. It's a really tough thing to do.
He's coming too.
But like,
Roger that.
I don't know. I always feel kind of weird playing on emulator just because the I guess it's kind of like it's not like 100% like it was, you know.
Yeah.
It's like the little nitpicks that I can pick out. I'm just like, this doesn't feel exactly how I remembered it as a kid, type of shit.
Yeah, just the little tiny things. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
It definitely feels
like-
different.
Yeah, it definitely feels different. Like it's the minor things, you know. It's stuff that like not very many people would care about, especially if they haven't played it before or just, you know, weren't really playing much of it before. So, but that kind of stuff, like, I mean, I guess that kind of bugged me. So, like for example, I can't play any of the Mega Man X2 or X3 games on the emulator. At all.
Oh, because they feel totally different.
They feel totally different, yeah. Like the timing for them were just way off compared to like the original consoles, and it's just like because they use like special technology that was on like a chip that was on the Super Nintendo, and the way that it's emulated is not perfect at all. So it feels really, you know, really off. And then when it comes to like emulating like PS1 and 64 games, like that just generally doesn't fly with me at all.
God.
I'm a weird person when it comes to that. really weird person when it comes to that, but I like keep things original as possible.
Hey, you got tape.
Subject on
Quiet
board.
life.
Leave the rest to us.
Got
No relation to quiet.
no. Oh, also, these go away. Let's go, kid.
So now you can fault on this kid without having to escort him out, right?
Right.
After chucking him on the floor. There we go.
Side ops list updated.
Okay, subject is in.
Oh,
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Wait, do you have to like...
so you get on top,
Oh, okay.
and then you do this, and then you do that.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Extraction
Is that a thing you have to
arrived
unlock
at
later
Mother
on,
Base.
or...
No,
you
you
do
just
that?
you get it once you get cargo, I think.
Hmm.
It's just if you don't know how to look for it, it just looks like. No, it
Yeah.
looks almost the same.
It does. It just remember falling off and dying, and I was just like, that
Yeah.
sucked. And I never tried it again because, you know,
Yeah.
Please select
who
a
would think to
landing
try that again? Like, yeah, you fall off and die. Don't do things that would involve dying.
It's a good. It's a good call. Usually, I would say.
But that's a tip when playing a game. If something kills you, you're probably better off not doing it again.
Look, I have blood on my bandana, even though.
You just equipped it.
Yeah.
deploying.
Let's go rescue another kid.
Kind of wish I could just get like the Melgarsard 1 costume without having to play through Ground Zeroes again. Can we put clothes on Bikini Partner? I think there's an XOF costume that you can get for her, right?
There's
Speak up.
a sniper wolf costume you can get for her,
Oh, right.
but I don't know how to get it.
Yeah.
And it's also very expensive, is my understanding, to take out.
Yeah, the XOF costume is basically her costume that you see in the intro of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Which means you're literally suffocating her because she's fully clothed.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's there. I just...
It's
I don't have
there,
no idea
yeah.
how to get it.
Map has been updated.
Oh, can I... Oh, damn it. I missed my chance to just shoot at that thing.
Let's see. To get her XOF costume, let's see.
Be careful down there, boss.
Let's see. It says here that if you have side op 143 unlocked,
Yes.
okay, you done unlocked it, and I
I've
think
beaten it.
okay, right. So let's see. It says
I thought that was how you got
watched
the
it-
bandana.
yeah, you watch the cutscene where Quiet gets, you know, interrogated.
Uh-huh.
I think you should be able to develop it now.
Please
Should be
specify
called Grey
project.
XOF. Oh yeah, there it is.
Whoa, what is this?
Furricorn. I don't know.
Whoa! Oh, you can make
Wait,
you can make D-Horse look like the Man on Fire's horse. This giant unicorn that's on fire. That's kind of cool.
But yeah.
I'm also gonna research that too. 1.2 hours.
Yep.
Speaking of which, trying to sell a couple things while I'm here. Let's see. How many do I have? I'm gonna sell 3 of those.
Let's see. To get the Sniper Wolf costume, you have to do the quiet, the second quiet fight. You know, the replay from like the first fight.
Oh, that's like the one-shot kill fight.
Right. Yeah.
That's tough.
Which is actually kind of interesting because if you manage to get close to Quiet during that fight, she's actually wearing the Sniper Wolf costume.
No kidding.
Yeah, but I guess it's kind of an Easter egg because during that fight you probably wouldn't be close to her.
No.
So, but if you manage that, there you go. You get to see her in her Sniper Wolf
Please
costume
select
before
a
you eventually
deployment
unlock it
point.
by beating her in that fight.
No, that's something.
Kind of neat. All things considered, kind of neat.
Yeah, I like that. I don't know why I'm being stealthy. It's a side-off. This doesn't matter. Not like I'm being graded.
There's no ranks or anything. You either live or you die.
Detected. Buddy has
That's neat.
infiltrated and the
Yeah.
map has been updated.
You live with an S rank or you die, I don't know, D rank. What's the lowest? E rank?
E. Yeah.
Enemy presence
Yeah.
detected. The map has been updated.
You're a stand with an S or you're dead with an E?
Pretty much.
I don't fucking know.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
What is this doing here?
According to the intel team, the escaped kids should be around here. Locate and secure them.
Complete.
Oh, what's up? Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Analysis complete.
Guy has everything.
No kidding.
Please
Here's one
select
thing
a
I kind of
deployment
noticed,
point.
for my brief playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 5.
Mhm.
Is there no female soldiers out in the field? At all?
Analysis complete.
Whoa!
Oh shit. I think I saw it, like, oh shit.
2 S's.
Like, is there no way to recruit, like, go out there and, like, actively
There are
find a
lady
female soldier team?
volunteers.
Yeah, there's lady volunteers, there's lady, like,
I don't know
POWs.
if there's
but
lady,
there's no lady soldiers.
soldiers or not.
Yeah.
The map has been updated.
I mean, I guess that was also
No,
a thing in
don't
Peace
go!
Walker. Uh-oh. Well, shoot the tires. How bad do you want that S rank, Dylan? You're gonna have to stand up and just stand in front of it and be like, no. Just,
Oh, I don't have glass penetration. This is useless.
oh god. Oh, jeez. There you go, just knock them all out, shove them into the truck, and fall on the truck. There you go. No women soldiers, says JFab. Disappointed. Yeah, you threw him into that rock.
Yeah, he'll be
It's a
fine.
jerk thing to do.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Thanks for the truck, too. Jerks.
There was one time, kind of got bored in the game, and this is probably why I never get anything done in this game.
Analysis complete. Analysis
Where I
complete.
threw like 16 some odd soldiers into the back of the truck
Yeah.
and fought on the truck.
I didn't even think about doing that. That's smart.
And
Oh! That's not on me. That is not on me. That was his own fault.
I still think, I think it counts against you in missions if that happens, but yeah.
This counts against me in missions.
What happened is that Dylan shot the soldier, knocked him out as they're holding out a grenade.
Really, you saw me?
Yeah, right around the corner. And
Well-
now he's not even looking at you.
Oops! That was a lethal gun.
Yeah.
I was like, man, this is a really cool looking sight for my pistol.
You never
Can't
got
see
a woman
shit.
volunteer besides preset ones. That's what I would do. That was something that you can do in Peace Walker, where one of the achievements was having all your soldiers be female, except for key characters.
Yeah, you could. I don't think it was reflected in cutscenes or anything though, because there was just like
Yeah.
a couple cutscenes where they showed like your whole army rolling out, and it was just like generic.
It's just generic.
Although I think it was a mix maybe in that. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've seen those cutscenes.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to
I'm
us.
just kind of assuming the kid is in the house. I might be wrong. Hey, look.
It might be a good safe assumption. Yeah, that was definitely something I would have liked to do in the Phantom Pain, just to recruit, you know, just having a whole army of just lady soldiers.
That'd be cool. Hold up! I wanted that. Yeah. Blueprints. I already have all the posters, but I still get them because it does give you a little bit of GMP for having them.
Yeah, it's like you might as well pick them up. Pull down all the enemy posters from the base.
Demoralize them through lack of posters and decorations.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Did Quiet just like leave a bunch of ammo inside the base somehow for me? Is that what happened there? No one else is coming over to this area. They're like, well, I heard some bad stuff happens. You go to that spot. Sorry. Sorry, guy that blew himself up. Oh
I mean,
god.
it was kind of their fault for not the grenade in the first place.
Yeah.
There was actually like this guide thing that I read about Counter-Strike Go, because I was thinking about playing more Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
And supposedly one of the tips is that don't chuck a grenade into a hot zone first and then start shooting. Just go in and start shooting. Because apparently,
That could
a
happen.
grenade, yeah, like a grenade doesn't instant kill or anything like that. Like if you're standing on top of a grenade, apparently it doesn't kill. So, and because, you know, with your guns, typically like a headshot will just end up killing them anyway. There's just, you know, a few bullets. There's not really too much of a point of having a grenade out and chucking one in. It's generally just better just to be ready with your gun and just
Oh god.
fire when you have the opportunity. No, don't die.
Made the mistake of trying to sneak around those guys, but it didn't work out for me.
I'm also hoping like that's actual like good advice. Like I'm waiting for someone in chat to be like, Mog, that's not how you play Counter-Strike.
He's coming too.
I was never one for Counter-Strike, so it sounds good enough to me.
Yeah, I mean it sounds legit to me. I was never really much for using grenades all that much back then, but you know.
I'm sticking with my theory that this kid is inside the house somewhere.
It took me a long time to find Code
Talker?
Walker. Yeah, I was gonna say Code Walker.
That'd
Which sounds like a cooler name. I'll think
Yeah. Code Walker.
Code Walker. That's actually Austin Walker's code name. Code Walker.
It's time. It's Vader time!
Oh no.
You don't got nothing. Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
Code Snake.
I just kind of wanted to get one guy interrogated if I could.
Probably get that guy. He's looking pretty try-hard there. He's probably not paying attention.
Oh, nope.
Oh, wait. Oh, well, you can get that person. There you go, and then... There you go. And then chuck him into the wall.
Ah! Damn it!
Oh no!
I should have looked where they were. Does that mean I lost
Hey, quit
everything?
kidding around.
Did I lose that super
Snake?
soldier? Oh,
I think it's based off your last checkpoint.
I don't know when that. I think that was
So-
when I got here.
Yeah. Generally, you don't trigger the checkpoint unless you get the hell out.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, everything is still marked. So,
Analysis complete.
or maybe not.
Analysis complete.
Yeah. You get to do this whole part all over again.
According to the intel team, the escaped kids should be around here.
Please select a
Locate and
deployment
secure them.
point.
Maybe it's
You
this
know,
guy.
I was thinking about it. You know how like that one part where anyone that speaks like Congo or whatever,
Analysis
right,
Uh huh.
was infected, right?
Right.
So back when I was playing Metal Gear Solid 5 on my stream, I had a female recruit who I ended up like playing as like my main character in place of Snake, and she spoke Kikongo, right?
Right.
And I was like, she's like a very important character and shit. And like my whole playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 5 is like, I don't want to give her up and shit because what if she dies from disease? I would be like pretty upset
bummer.
about it.
Yeah.
It would be a pretty bummer and shit. So that's why I spent maybe a good 15 minutes moving every single person to quarantine. Which I found out I didn't really need to. I just had to, do the missions, chain the missions like fast and stuff. But, I didn't want to risk it. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that was a pretty tense moment right there. I was like, man, if she died, I'd be mad. Pretty upset about that. But she is still alive. She is still with Mother Base, for what it's worth.
That's
So,
cool.
yeah. Silver Eel. Never forget. Always remember.
How? No! No! Don't do
Oh, no.
it! Oh my god, I just want to like grab this
This
dude.
person has like a shield.
Yeah, but I was behind him. I should be able to.
It's an impenetrable shield that covers all four sides.
I'm Infinity Salt right now.
See that?
No,
feeling
not
that
what I
you're
want to
feeling
do. Damn it! I
The
just want
feeling
to.
that you're feeling right now is the same feeling that I feel all the time whenever I play this game.
You like that? How was that? That was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. My salt for this game is very real. It really is.
I'm purposely not being as meticulous as I normally am too, because I want to like not be super boring.
Well, I mean that, and you just kind of don't want to have to do all what you just did a moment ago.
The main important thing for
Stuff, you know.
for this is not even a kid friendly.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Whatever. Oh, I gotta get that blueprint again. Where was it? Gotta blow up the decoy.
Yeah. 5 heroism. Gotta farm that heroism.
It needs
And
to
then
be
use
done.
it all when you make that nuke.
That's right.
At least
Does it
that's
cost
what
heroism to make a nuke?
I think you just lose heroism if you make a nuke.
Oh.
I think JFab could probably confirm that. Let it be known, JFab is the master of all Metal Gear.
Whoa.
I'm just merely the person who likes every other Metal Gear game. Like Acid. And that's the truth.
What?
But not Metal Gear
Whoa.
Touch, I never really... Oh jeez. Totally forgot Metal Gear Touch was a game. But that was a game. It's not a very good game, but it was a game.
Yeah, there's a guy here. No, I keep doing this and I don't want to do that.
Are you trying to like
Approaching.
grab him or are you trying to punch him?
I'm trying to grab him.
Oh. Are you holding the attack button down?
There we go.
There we
I think it's
go.
because I'm running at him when I grab him.
Yeah, that could be a thing too.
The map has been updated.
Or you do like the, what was it, the $1 Million Man punch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is in... The child is in the house somewhere.
Right, yeah, right there.
14 M away.
Fam being a very popular unit of measurement outside of the United States. You got your M's, your CMs, you know. You got your KM.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
No. It's like I was such a jerk. I only like half kill dudes. Uh-oh. What do I do with the kid?
You just chucked the kid over the...
Whoops!
Oh my god.
Sorry!
Could have broke his neck.
Yeah, ceasefire, please.
Yeah.
Please!
I'm carrying a kid. He cannot die.
Sneak on out of here. Gotta be very careful with this kid.
Yeah.
Analysis complete.
You're making medical stuff.
Am I gonna be super smart here? Am I a cool guy?
Extraction of live metaverse.
Zoom! Zooming away in this truck.
Development project
Yep.
being added.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Yep.
Let's go. Taking off. Here we go.
Sure, go grab the legendary Jackal if you can.
That's the wormhole, I think. The wormhole mission.
That sounds very useful.
Yeah.
So you don't have to like
Rain
take
approaching.
people outside and stuff, right? I think that's what it does. It just teleports them out of there.
Mm-hmm. And it works in any weather.
Oh.
Can I?
Is that like a late game thing?
Can I float in a truck while I'm
Enemy
in it?
presence detected. The map
No,
has
you
been
can't.
updated.
I tried that before. Yeah, that one time where I got really bored and threw a bunch of soldiers in there, I was like, alright, if I put this right in the center, then, you know, it would balance out,
Please
right?
select a landing
But it wouldn't
zone.
let me.
The support helicopter requested.
Instead, I had to kind of float on like a corner of it and just hope that everyone stayed in.
That'd be all hilarious. They just all dump out. Oh, you did all that for nothing.
Yeah. Well, what happened was that I think I put 16 in,
Mhm.
and like 11 made it. And then, you know, like at first I thought, oh, I got all these peeps, everything is fine, right?
Mhm.
And then I was like, alright. And then I decided to look up, and then you just see like 5 bodies stacked inside of each other, just falling straight down. And just the next thing you hear is a loud thunk. So, 5 peeps just died right there. Yeah, they fell from the sky. It was horrible. It was really bad.
That's awful. Poor guys.
Yeah. But, I mean, I got credit for everyone else, so I'm happy.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, better than nothing. I never checked on their stats, because I'm pretty sure if I did check on their stats, then...
It wouldn't be worth it.
it would be very I would have developed some sort of emotional attachment to them, and that.
But we
would
can't
be
have that.
something. Yeah, we can't have that. Makes it that much harder. That was the whole thing. And I think the setup took me like 30 minutes. It wasn't worth it, but it was hilarious. It wasn't worth it.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
You know, I never realized we had like a barcade like in LA.
Really?
That has like a bunch of games and shit. I should probably
guess
go.
it's not too
Side ops
surprising, really.
list updated.
Yeah, it's not too surprising, but I guess it's like, I don't know.
Some more kids. Where's the legendary... Ah, here we go.
I guess it's kind of like since I have
Please
around
select
one
a
right
landing
next
zone.
to where I live, it's like I never really thought of, you know, hitting up any other arcades.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
Let's take Naked D-Dog. He doesn't need his suit for this.
Deploying.
Let's go get the Jackal.
Jackal? Is it Jackal? Jackal!
Jackal.
Family Guy jokes.
Oh.
Who even watches that anymore?
People, it's still on TV, right?
Is it?
I think it is.
It's an awful show. But for some parts are pretty awful.
Yeah, this is not for me anymore. I used to
You know.
like it.
Yeah. There was like a period where I used to watch it like quite a bit, and then it's just, that's it.
So is the legendary Jackal like the legendary bear where it takes like a zillion hits to take it out?
Currently, the Tsuchinoko is available, which is the
What?
legendary snake from Metal Gear Solid 3. I don't know what that does.
Wait, it's here? In Africa?
I guess. Yeah, it's here in Africa.
Alright. That's fine.
It crossed many borders from the, you know, from Russia to be right here, just as a special cameo.
D-Dog, are you peeing right now?
You know,
Yep.
D-Dog needs his own business.
D-Dog's peeing.
Why are you watching D-Dog pee?
Oh, you need the capture cage to get the snake? That makes sense.
That makes sense. You would need that to capture snakes.
I am real bloody. Kind of gross. I'm gonna go back to Mother Base after this. See if I see it anywhere.
Let's see. Star Wars Battlefront Season Pass owners will secure a 2-week early access to each expansion pack and an exclusive Shoot First emote.
Where's the wild animal that you just found? Said you just found a wild animal. Where is it? Okay. What are those? Are those legendary jackals or non-legendary jackals? Are they just regular ass jackals? Can't tell. Jackal bug. Terrible. Got him. I don't know how legendary that jackal was, though. I think that might have just been regular jackal.
It's a regular jackal. I mean, are the legendary jackals supposed, or like the legendary like animals, are they supposed to be like super durable or something?
The bear was, but that might just be because it was a bear. Like I had to use my stun shotgun to take that dude out.
Bears are very durable. This is a known fact.
I think there are other bears besides the legendary bear, though. But I don't know for sure.
There's the legendary polar bear. There's the legendary brown bear. There's the legendary
Is there a legendary
bear?
polar bear?
No, I just made that
That'd be
up.
awesome. Lost style.
Yeah, a legendary polar bear chilling in the middle of Africa. That could happen.
I think that was just a jackal.
You didn't seem to get credit for it, so
Clouds
yeah.
approaching.
I guess that was just jackal.
That was just jackal.
Now I'm back in the side-off area.
You're back in here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It's like that old Nintendo game Jackal.
Exactly.
Capcom. Capcom
Exactly
or Konami,
like that.
one of those two peeps made it.
Who can tell the companies apart anyway?
Yeah. Well, one is still making games, the other not so much.
The other one still makes games too. Just gaming machines, gambling machines, and mobile games.
Actually, have you heard that like the pachinko business has been kind of
Yeah, because they're about to legalize real gambling finally in Japan.
really? In
Yeah.
Japan? I never noticed that. Or I never knew that.
Or there's the idea that they may legalize real gambling, which makes pachinko obsolete.
Right, yeah. You figured, like, because they have kind of, you know, it's part of that culture for so long, you figured that they would have some staying power. But I guess, like, even if they do have, like, you know, real legit legalized gambling, it's like...
They may be based off of those kind of machines, you know? Like, I assume
Right.
you could turn a pachinko machine into a gambling machine.
Right, yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Which also makes me kind of wonder, you think Konami is probably hella regretting their decision right now?
Well, they have regular casinos too, I think, and they have gyms and all kinds of other stuff. I think video games is probably the least profitable part of their entire business model.
Right, yeah, definitely.
I think gyms and regular casinos are probably the way to go
Mm-hmm.
if you're interested in making money.
Yeah, I mean, like, even when you scroll around, like, Las Vegas, you do see Konami made, you know,
Mhm.
gambling machines, or slot machines, specifically.
And right outside the Vegas airport, there's a Konami gym. So when you land in Vegas, you usually see it, depending
Right,
on
yeah.
what part of the airport you're in. Aha!
There we go. Also, I guess another thing, too, is, like, I don't really think there's really much going on in the mobile front with Konami. I don't think.
Do I care about those other jackals? Not really.
No, you only care about that one jackal, which you knocked
Are they
out.
gonna come back and wake him up? Oh shit.
No. No, they're not. Are they? Oh, jeez. I don't think they care.
I also do not want to get attacked as I go up there, so...
I mean, good call. Good call. Yeah, I'm not really too sure what Konami's doing in the mobile market. Because I do know they released a few games on mobile, but they haven't really... They don't really have anything that stands out. I mean, they released a few, like, music rhythm games on mobile, but they haven't really updated them in the longest time.
Well, that's a bummer. I'm surprised. I
Yeah.
figure that's like easy money.
Yeah, because I do know, like, they released, like, a mobile version of, like, U-Beat, and they just never updated it.
That's a bummer.
Oh yeah, and I guess that's another thing to consider. Like, yeah, they're probably making bank with some of the mobile, like, not the mobile, the music rhythm games that they keep releasing in
Side-off
arcades.
list updated.
People still play the living hell out of them.
Extraction arrived at
You know?
another base.
Yeah, that's true. Anubis. Okay, so let's take a look.
Shouldn't have the thingy.
Please specify a
Right?
project.
Then it can show me what I need to do to. No?
Hmm?
Ah, wormhole.
Oh,
I need to level up my R&D team and my support team. And then
Yeah.
I can make it, and it costs 850,000 GMP. And taking it with you costs 6,700 GMP.
Please specify a project.
well, I mean, you're kind of hitting a point where like GMP deficit
It's free.
shouldn't happen all that much. So
I've only ever had it happen once, but it was during a setup where I was going to get 100,000, so I didn't mind going a little
Right.
under.
total side note: after dying to the freaking final boss of Chapter 1 so many times, I'm actually in like constant red for GMP.
Really?
Yeah, and I was kind
Oh.
of at the point where I was just like,
Yeah.
I kind of don't wanna keep playing.
Yeah,
Please
that would be a
specify
bummer.
a
This is a
project.
bummer, yeah. I should just hire someone to just play my games for me. There we go.
That's a smart idea.
I'll just sit there and just be like, this is a good game. Good thing I'm not playing it. I guess that's what LPs are for nowadays. LPs and streams.
It's true. That's why you
This
get
is the
'em.
new age. Yeah. When people are like, yeah, I played this game. I played it by watching an LP of it.
Yeah. Alright, time to go back to Mother Base.
Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
Let's go. T-Dog found enemy.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Enemies all over the place. Let's
Yeah.
see what,
All
their
over the
numbers
place.
are like.
Analysis
Yeah.
complete. Analysis
Mm.
complete.
Mm,
What do we got here?
what is it you need? R&D
Analysis
and...
complete.
Yeah.
This is B
Intel?
Oh, wait.
Arriving shortly at
Analysis
LZ.
complete.
A case of precious metals is
Analysis
actually kind of worth it.
This is P-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Get out. Dismiss helicopter. I want that precious metals case. It's worth more than gold. Well, I mean, maybe it is gold. Actually. It might actually just be gold. Nope, that was terrible. Just getting the body shots because I'm just hoping they'll just pass out. The other guy just actually went to sleep. That's kind of funny. And now we go.
There you go. Free delicious box.
Woo! Barely got that one in time.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Yay! Precious metals.
Yep.
What a mess you look.
Yeah, that was a messy ass snake.
So. Eh. Alright. So I think that might be enough Metal Gear for right now. On stream. I think I might do some more off stream later. But I just wanted to do it and see if people were interested.
Word?
Plus I probably should take a shower and brush my teeth. I'm kind of gross. But if if you enjoyed this, I will do my best to have some more Metal Gear on soonish. Probably when I get close to the end, you know? I'll just show off the end. Otherwise, where can people find you on the internet, Mark?
Well, you can find me either on Twitch, Twitter, or YouTube at Mognite. I will be streaming some stuff later tonight. Doing my Monday variety hour thing where I just play a bunch of random games, whichever just comes into my head at that moment. So,
Nice.
yeah, join in for that. That'll be fun. That'll be on my own personal channel at twitch.tv/Mognite. So, yeah.
Cool. And you can find me on Twitter at DylanHecht, DylanHecht. If you enjoyed this, you can check us out. Archive stuff. Mog and I playing the Star Wars Battlefront beta. It just went up a couple days ago. And you can check that out at streamfriends.tv or youtube.com/streamfriends. Also, Janine's doing her witching hour stuff, 1 hour a day over there. It's like youtube.com/streamfriends/live, I think. If you are looking on the archives, you can check us out at twitch.tv/streamfriends. Until then, and at some point soon we're going to be doing another Suplex Friends where we talk about pro wrestling. I think that's not this week, but the week after. The 19th, I want to say, is when we're doing it. Maybe the 20th? I can't remember. But that'll be up, and if you like wrestling, you can check us out at suplexfriends.com. And this upcoming weekend, I'm going to try and stream some Yoshi's Woolly World, if you want to be around for that, Mog. It could be fun.
Ooh. I may be down to check that out, yeah.
Yeah. But, until then, we'll see you later, Internet.
Have a good night. Or day.
One of those.